This is an average snake found in the forest, whose height ranges from 6 feet to 10 feet. But if we go back 6 million years in time, an average snake was also up to 40 feet long. The scientists named it titanoboa. What was found in the world so far was the biggest snake. It was so big that a whole crocodile was also killed and eaten by it. According to scientists, if this snake was alive in the world of dinosaurs, it could also hunt varieties of dinosaurs. But there were also some animals in the world that were even faster and more dangerous than this snake. Animals that, if today's human were to face, maybe in a few years, the human breed would forever end from this world. Let's talk in this video today about the dangerous creatures that have disappeared from the world, as well as about those creatures. We will talk about the reasons for their extinction. We are humans, and we are such animals from this world who will mention about animals that existed many years ago, but the scientists de-extinct them. Imagine a world where no man existed, only forests and mountains, only the sea and its deep darkness, and such dangerous animals that today are only heard about in stories. One of them was the sea scorpion, a sea creature that almost 400 million years ago lived on both land and water. The scientific name was Eurypterid, but people know it as the sea scorpion. This animal was not like a small fish. Rather, it was an 8-foot-tall, creepy-looking creature that looked like a lobster and sounded like a scorpion. But its head and claws were twice as large as any other scorpion, and the nails were so sharp and dangerous that it could catch and kill its victim in one stroke. It was so solid and strong, which helped it hunt not just other creatures, but also marine predators. It often hid in the depths of the sea. When an animal came close, it would suddenly attack. When its parts were found in the world, scientists were surprised to see that such a creepy beast once ruled the ocean. This animal was so dangerous that if it were present in today's sea, perhaps scuba divers and researchers would never dare step into the water. According to scientists, it was the most dangerous hunter of its time. But now the question arises, how did this animal disappear from the world? It was due to two major reasons. First, the region's seawater became acidic. Second, the hunter who also became the predator of sea scorpions, a 20-foot-long, dangerous-looking fish known to scientists as Dunkleistus. These began to hunt sea scorpions, and finally, this species disappeared from the world forever. About 14,000 years ago, we lived on the ground with such big and dangerous creatures. One of them being the woolly rhinoceros that lived during the Ice Age. This animal used to rule the world. Today we only know of it through its fossils. But if it were alive today, it would be the most dangerous animal on land. Its skin was so thick that neither cold nor hunters affected it. It was not easy to hunt the woolly rhino. It was about 15 feet long and weighed up to 6,000 kilograms. Its horns were so strong that it would approach its victim directly and kill it. Unlike all other animals, this animal was created during the Ice Age and lived in the cold regions of Siberia. To hunt woolly rhinos, the biggest predators at that time were the saber-toothed tigers. These rhinos were herbivores, meaning they ate leaves, but they were still large and mighty beasts. So how did such a powerful creature go extinct? According to scientists, the major reasons were climate change and predators. As the Ice Age ended, the climate started changing. The cold habitat needed by the woolly rhinos began to shrink. Slowly, all the woolly rhinos were hunted by poachers and finally disappeared from the world. But due to the frozen ice of Siberia, scientists found the 32,000-year-old body of a rhino buried under the snow in August 2020. Ostriches are considered the largest birds in the world today. But if we look back 10,000 years, one such species of bird called the moa used to live. The moa was considerably taller and heavier than an ostrich. An ostrich's average size is about 9 feet, while moas were around 12 to 14 feet tall. They lived only in New Zealand. The first fossils of the moa were discovered in New Zealand in 1830. The skeleton of a very large bird was found, and carbon dating showed it was around 10,000 years old. They ate leaves, grass, and fruit. But they were flightless birds, meaning they could not fly, just like ostriches. But today, we humans are the reason for their extinction. Humans hunted this bird until it disappeared from the world. Moas went extinct about 600 to 700 years ago when humans began hunting them in New Zealand. Gradually, their population ended. Climate change and habitat loss also made it difficult for them to survive. About 150 million years ago, when dinosaurs ruled the land, there was a predator in the oceans that ruled the sea, the Pliosaur. It was the most dangerous ocean predator. It was about 40 feet long, with jaws and teeth up to 12 inches long that could easily kill any prey. Its body was not just strong. It had 4 powerful flippers that helped it swim rapidly through the water. In the 19th century in the UK, some strange and heavy bones were found in sea sand. The Pliosaur was a marine reptile, but due to its size and hunting ability, it was one of the most dangerous sea creatures. Even today, people are terrified thinking of how dangerous the sea was back then. The Pliosaur could move very fast through dark water and find its prey easily, crushing it in one go. But then came climate change, and the seafood chain started breaking down. It became difficult for the Pliosaur to survive as new species evolved and major changes in the oceans gradually wiped them out. Finally, during a mass extinction event, the Pliosaur disappeared from the world forever. There was a time, 40 million years ago, when in the thick forests of Australia and Tasmania, a unique animal roamed and hunted, the Tasmanian tiger, also called the thylacine. Its body had black stripes, and its long, thin build gave it a tiger-like appearance. Its strong feet and sharp teeth made it an excellent night hunter. The Tasmanian tiger could open its mouth up to 120 degrees. It was first mentioned in 1800 when European settlers saw it and recorded it. It mostly hunted small mammals and birds, but when humans stepped into Tasmania and started raising goats and sheep, they saw the thylacine as a threat and began hunting it. Eventually, this animal disappeared from the forests. The last known Tasmanian tiger was found in 1936 at the Hobart Zoo. It was the last of its kind and died in the same zoo, after which the species was declared extinct. This animal had an accident because of us, humans. Because we were human about 4 million years ago, the Ice Age period in the world meant everything was covered in snow. Then came the woolly mammoth, an animal that evolved on land and ruled these icy regions for millions of years. It had thick and long hairy skin and tusks up to 15 feet long. It used them to battle the harsh, cold, and strong winds. Its body was extremely heavy. Its average weight ranged from 6,000 to 8,000 kilograms. This mighty beast roamed the icy plains of Europe, Asia, and North America. The first fossils of the woolly mammoth were discovered in Siberia during the 18th century. Carbon dating later confirmed that these fossils were millions of years old. Some fossils were in such good condition that even their hair was preserved. Woolly mammoths used to live in herds, and their social behavior helped them fight predators and survive. But time passed, the climate changed, and the ice began to melt. Human hunting also played a huge role in their extinction. Around 10,000 years ago, most woolly mammoths disappeared from the earth. But now, scientists are working to extract DNA from these ancient creatures and are planning to bring them back through de-extinction. About 2.5 million years ago, in the dense forests and open valleys of North America, a terrifying predator was born, the dire wolf. It was the greatest and most powerful wolf of its era. It weighed between 70 to 90 kilograms, and the strength of its jaw was so great that it could crush even the largest bones with ease. This animal mostly hunted large animals like reindeer, bison, and wild horses. It often hunted in packs, surrounding and overpowering its prey. The first fossils of the dire wolf were discovered in 1854 in the US. Its white-haired body, powerful jaws, and sharp hunting instincts made it one of the deadliest predators of its time. If compared to modern wolves, the dire wolf was about 25% larger and far more terrifying. These animals communicated through howls, coordinated in packs, and hunted with precision. But then came climate change, and large animals like bison and mammoths began to disappear. This led to a shortage of food for the dire wolf. Around 10,000 years ago, the dire wolf vanished from the earth forever. However, recently a video went viral on the internet showing that scientists are now working to bring back the dire wolf. Using advanced genetic engineering, they have successfully extracted DNA from dire wolf fossils and are working on reviving the species. This de-extinction project is led by Colossal Biosciences. Scientists have placed these revived animals in controlled safe zones and are monitoring every movement. For the first time in history, a completely extinct species is being brought back. But what exactly is de-extinction? De-extinction is a process where scientists extract DNA from the fossils of extinct animals. Through advanced genetic engineering, they create a clone of the animal. This is how the current 2 dire wolves were created, the first successful experiment of its kind. But the real question is, will scientists continue to bring back more extinct animals? And what will be the impact on nature and us humans? Only time will tell. If you like this video, don't forget to like and share. See you in the next one.